everything working? Should be, hopefully. Give everybody a few minutes to hop in. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. Looks like everything's working. Hey.
You're about to start.
I already started it. I'm just waiting for people to hop in. Anyone who hops in, if I don't see your message, go ahead and just hit the look at chat boy redemption. I made it super cheap this time. So much for taking a hiatus from charity streams. There we go. Hey, gaming. How you doing, bud? What time is it? Okay, yeah, we'll wait about 2 more minutes and then I'll explain what's been going on. A lot has happened, and I almost lost my big sister last night to a tornado. Literally. She was swept off the road by a funnel. And that same funnel then went on to basically obliterate my hometown completely. It was an EF4, EF5, but I'll get into it in a minute. We just got power back less than an hour ago, and this laptop is dead as really dead because I had to use it to charge my phone. But let's wait. Gaming, if you see anybody else enter the chat, use the look at chat boy. I'm just posting an announcement in my brother's Discord. I appreciate it, bud. It was this on top of not eating for 2 days, which now ended up being 3 because the only food we were able to get was frozen, so we couldn't even cook it. But yeah, I will explain everything that's going to be happening because a lot's going to change, including my approach to charity efforts, because I worked with people today to help lift trees and everything. Yeah, I was able to help a little bit, Britt. Not too much, though. Britt, I was able to help a little bit, but not much, unfortunately. You watching Matilda?
Looking back, like I said, I knew this movie was messed up. She was the kid they didn't want.
Well, the movie's messed up, but that's kind of the point, yeah? I'm okay, and I heard what's happened. I'm so sorry about it. If you need a VC, then I'm here, and Snelka as well. I appreciate it, guys. Just taking time to process it.
But yeah, Matilda didn't officially go to school till she was 7.
Knew it was going to happen, and I couldn't do anything about it. It's the best way to put it. had a precognition about it about 9 months ago, and I still wasn't able to stop it because I couldn't figure out the exact day it was supposed to hit. I remember vividly um, rushing my sons into the closet and hail pounding on the doors and windows, or on the windows, my bad, not the, well, yeah, doors, glass doors. And I just remember thinking, this is it, I'm gonna die. Yesterday was the scariest day of my fucking life. And like I said, I'll go more into it, just waiting for people to join, because I don't want to have to repeat myself too much. It's very difficult to have to talk about this at all, to be honest, but many lost everything yesterday, and I could sense so many lives just extinguished. It was painful. Let me go ahead and check my brother's Discord real quick, make sure it posted, because again, we're still getting everything working again. I'm gonna stream Binding of Isaac after this to try and get back into streaming. And there I'll probably talk more about it as well. But here's what I put in my brother's Discord. I put, at everyone, yesterday at about 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time, an EF4, EF5 tornado tore through Missouri. This twister killed many and injured many more, with people being trapped under buildings and many losing everything. I just now got my power restored. Be safe, everyone. I will work with other content creators soon to put together an event to help raise money for relief efforts. So there goes my fucking hiatus from charity streams. But this is, this is a very important thing, to be fair. So I think I can cut myself some slack on this one. Where are we at? 6 minutes. All right, so basically what happened yesterday is, as I said, around 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the sky was as clear as it is now for most of the day yesterday, and then at 3 p.m. the sky turned dark. It went from yellow to green, which is usually the sign of a tornado, to black. And I was fucking panicking because I could hear the hail pounding on the glass doors and our windows, and it sounded like they were gonna fucking shatter. So I'm fucking panicking. I'm rushing the boys into the closet. I'm getting Peyton's laptop ready to be able to use to charge be used to charge my phone, because it was at full power at the time. That is the closest I have ever felt to death. Even more than when I was a kid, when I had walking pneumonia. Yesterday was the scariest fucking day of my life, and the worst part is, I got off easy. An entire neighborhood is fucking gone. Most of St. Louis was damaged, as well as, and when it comes to U City 2, specifically where I grew up, it's pretty much devastated. My sister compared the damage, because she was doing DoorDash deliveries, to Gaza, just what that landscape looked like after the strikes. There are pastors out all over the place. There's National Guard as well. People have reached out to Trump to get more people down here. Of course, he ignored them. Big surprise. But yeah, on top of St. Louis, Georgia got hit with the winter storm that knocked out their power as well. What was the one that got hit with the dust storm? Was that Chicago? Mm-hmm. Chicago got hit by a dust storm. So yesterday was just a bad day weather-wise for everyone in the United States, honestly. I spent the entire night in pitch darkness, and I've never talked about this before because I've never felt a need to bring it up, but I am absolutely terrified of the dark. It's due to several childhood traumas and the fact that whenever I'm in darkness, everything I fear comes to the front of my mind. I don't hallucinate or anything. It's just everything I've ever feared just pops into my head and fucking overwhelms me to the point that trying to sleep is impossible, and that's what happened last night. Twitch is blowing up. What the fuck? Apparently a lot of people are going live. Alright, cool. So yeah, EF4, EF5, tore through Missouri. My sister, when she was driving home in her van, she got swept off the road by it, almost sucked up into it, so she had to pull over. She's understandably was shaken up from the whole thing. Update about my brother, I don't fucking know. My family's ghosted me on all of that, so I just don't know. As long as he's okay, I really don't care, I guess. But yeah, I'm admittedly a little shaken up. and a little shell shocked to find out that I will probably, or that I will never be able to go back to where I grew up because it's gone. I'm going to probably probably foresee extended therapy sessions to try and process all of this. I appreciate it, Gammy, but I don't want to VC with anyone right now. I just want to do this update and stream Binding of Isaac for you guys, and then probably just crash. I haven't slept in nearly 48 hours. We haven't eaten in 3 days, like I said, so we're finally going to eat tonight. But yeah, I need to reach out to every Twitch streamer I know. Gaming, you're welcome to this as well. Snelka as well. I need to put together an event to try and raise money for St. Louis. I don't know if anyone even can donate, but I at least want to get the word out, spread the message so we can get people the help they need. Because like I said, there are people trapped under buildings, there are people trapped in buildings, people lost their pets, their children, their mothers, their fathers, their brothers, their sisters, everyone. And yeah, this one hits really close to home for me. I was literally in tears last night. I punched the fuck out of my goddamn wall for the first time in months. Just to try and feel something other than the utter shock I was in last night. I ended up fucking up my hand in the process, obviously, but yeah. I'm gonna try and get back into casual streaming. This kind of gave me a kick in the ass to just kind of appreciate what I do have and focus less on what I don't. Namely, who I've lost, kind of thing, and just kind of live for them as I was trying to do, but depression's a bitch. So it kind of kicked the shit out of me. That's pretty much it. It's just EF4, EF5 tore through my state, almost obliterated the entire thing. Many of my friends I haven't even heard from yet who were in the path, namely my friends from college. So I don't know. I appreciate it, gaming. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna eat first thing, and then I'll stream Binding of Isaac for you guys because I've been wanting to stream that. It's a really fun game. But yeah, we'll figure something out when it comes to the charity thing. Thank you, Faded. I appreciate it, buddy. Because I know I said I was going to take a hiatus from charity streams because my channel's not big enough to be able to raise a lot of money, but anything fucking counts, and that's the philosophy I live by. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm still kind of stuck in my head a little bit, and I apologize for that. It's a lot. From my brother's home burning to the ground, him losing his son in the process, his cat. He called Bubsy his son, though. To my wife is very close to losing her job because her job's a piece of shit. It is, again, shall go unnamed, just to protect her from getting fired. To now, we could have died yesterday. My sister could have died in a funnel. Had I been outside 5 minutes earlier, I would be dead right now because the hail was so big, it was softball size hail. And yeah, I'm just trying to... I can't even begin to process what people are going through right now. Some being sucked out of their homes, others just watching as their relatives are sucked into the sky and gone. My heart goes out to everyone, and I will do everything I can to help. Like I said, I was able to help lift a couple trees off of buildings today, but that's about as much as I could do. Because my fucking wrist was acting up, and I felt like a fucking idiot. You know, I felt like a weakling because I couldn't help as much as I wanted to. But they said, thank you for doing what you can. And I'm like, fair enough. But yeah, everything will continue as normal as far as I know. We could try to do community night tonight, something positive to take my mind off of all this bullshit going on. I will let you guys know in the Discord. But, yeah, thank you for everybody's here for the update. I will see you guys in Binding of Isaac in just a little bit. But yeah, again, long short of it, for anyone who's hopping in now, we were hit by an EF4, EF5 tornado that completely tore through Missouri, wiped out my hometown, near extinction, basically. The only thing that is existing, weirdly enough, is the loop where I grew up and where I lived down the street from, and my parents' neighborhood. That's it. The majority of U City is gone. Central West End was hit. For anyone who's in Missouri, you probably recognize the names of these areas, and yeah, we got off lucky. The most we got was hail and our power was knocked out, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse, and I'm grateful it wasn't. But I also feel for those who lost everything. I will talk with my mods, and I will try and figure out when we can do something to raise money for it. But I don't have anything in the cards right now, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I used to be able to just plan this shit right away, but I'm just overwhelmed with a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to think of something positive, to be honest, because I want to end this. I want to end this on a positive note. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I know it's a horrible situation, but I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive. Oh, here's one. The 31st of this month will be my 9-year anniversary as a streamer. I want to do something for that, but at the same time, I kind of want to wait till the 10-year. That's the big one, right? May 31st, 2025 will be my 9-year anniversary as a streamer, and then 2026 will be the 10-year. But yeah, of course, bro, I'll help you out with that. No problem, bro. Appreciate it, man. The podcast, thankfully, is still going well. Like I said, just again, clarification, there was no falling out with Lead. Socks and I are still best friends with him. He's just taking time for his health. That is all I'm going to say out of respect for privacy. And we're very proud of him. It's very difficult to do that. I'm trying to do that myself, given all the shit going on. But yeah, if you're watching, Lead, love you, buddy. Good luck, brother. I believe in you. You got this. And yeah, for anyone who... because I'm not going to act like I'm the only one going through depression, right? For everyone going through shit right now, just know that it is worth it to fight it off. It is worth it to get out of bed in the morning. I know it can be very difficult, but I know you can do it. But yeah, I've rambled on too long. I'm sorry. I'm just out of my mind right now. But yeah, love you. Appreciate you. And as always, stay strong no matter what. I will see you guys in Binding of Isaac in about 20 minutes. Thank you so much for coming to the update.